Hey Aquarius, y'all were number 3 based off of all the likes and comments and shares you guys did. I really appreciate all the love. Okay, so last time it talked a lot about changing the way that y'all think, like how all the time y'all way is not always the best way. It's not always the best way. And so as I was shuffling the cards, one message I heard was to relax and to release. Also, there's time now to get into some meditation. Meditate and contemplate. And this is part of what you guys need to release and what you guys have to relax on. Y'all mind have been going through some things and y'all have been going through some things, but now's the time to really start grounding yourselves and grounding your energy, because there's new things that is on the way and y'all been working on them for a while. With these new things is that it's safe for you to go into them, but it is really about the way that you wanted to go about it. Is that the way that you wanted to go about it is no longer the way that you can go about it, and that's a big thing that I'm seeing. So when it is encourage you to meditate and contemplate, it definitely does speak of, reflecting on your emotions towards it and reflecting on how you might have handled it in the past. Because now is not the right way that's not the right way to handle it. And reassessing and becoming more grounded in that energy is going to allow y'all to understand the new way to do it. It might have something to do with your loved ones, but at this time, any decision that you're making that's regarding any of your family members, you're on the right way, and sometimes you just got to let people do what they must. And that's a big thing. One big thing that I'm hearing is like y'all trying to kind of keep control of issues that's going on in your family, but the only thing you can really do is be there for them. You and your loved ones are safe. So emotionally, you may be worried about, because this is a new moon in Cancer, so you guys might be worried about emotional well-beings of your family. But like I'm going to continue to say, and I've said this, in different readings, people are living their own stories and they're going in their own journeys. And one major thing to do to allow other people to flourish is to pull back sometimes, because they have to make their own decisions. But it does say something about, spending more time with them, because you may not be understanding how they're coming from a place, but to really sit down and listen, or to really, call a meeting, a family meeting at this time, so that you can get a better understanding. Because it says that new things are coming. A new start is coming. And that really does represent whatever it is that you were trying to get off the ground, dynamics of family, dynamics of friends, and it does, you guys had a lot to do with, being in love as well last time. It also talks about as a time to give rather than to take. And with the new moon in Virgo, we just experienced that super moon. So it might be some things that y'all got privy to, or you're learning some new things, but more than anything is saying learning new ways to handle situations, and letting people do what they need to do. Because right now it's like a lot of confusion and disappointment going on, if that's what you believe is going on. If that's what you believe, ground yourself and understand that some of the old ways of doing things are not right now how you should be handling things right now, then you'll be fine. And if it does talk about family, that is another way that it definitely says, this is a time to give rather than take, because you have to let people, give that person their space, give that person the ability to go on their own journey and make their own decisions, because it's safe for them to do that. It's safe for you to sit back and pull back your energy a little bit, especially if you guys are parents. But more than anything, this could, like how I said, give more, meaning give your time more, give more of your loving energy instead of trying to make things go your way. And one of the things that y'all do, because y'all are really smart and y'all are really creative, is y'all love to take the lead on things. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you guys are great leaders, right? But in this time, the way that you've been leading the herd is not the way that people are going to listen to you anymore. The last time y'all had a lot of things about your past, and reflecting on the emotions from your past and reflecting on some of the things that y'all have done, to understand that the way you did it before is not the way you're going to be able to do it this time. And don't let the past hold you back is a great indicator of y'all are still wrestling with some old shit. I mean, y'all do have a lot of new moon energy, but this full moon in Cancer, it says a personal issue reaches resolution, right? So there are some emotional things that you guys still have to work on, personal emotional things to handle and become grounded in. A really big message that I got was relax and release. Because a lot of y'all mind states right now are, y'all are not quite worried, but y'all are kind of on the move and go energy. It's things that y'all are putting y'all time into, and it's things that y'all are trying to get done. And if you expect the worst, because y'all are, like I said before, Aquarius sometimes is so much in their mind that they're like thinking of all the most horrible things, and y'all keep it to yourselves. That is also another thing. If y'all having a lot of anxiety about what's going on with y'all personally, this is the time to let loved ones know, so that they can maybe give you some clarity and some good news and some loving energy. And giving your energy to them is going to help them. Like I said, help them help you. And I know you guys like to be the leaders in all of these things, but if your natural energy is to keep things to yourself, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Always keeping things into yourself, locked up in the inside. That's what y'all been doing. And so now it really is time for that change. But another really big message that I got is grounding yourselves and looking at what y'all need to do as far as y'all spiritual practices. Okay. Sometimes y'all just need to breathe. But to look more into it, carrying crystals, carrying them around, sleeping with them under your pillow. I mean, that's like a really good thing to do. Taking some meditation, classes. And if you can't take classes, because, you're not going to be able to leave our houses in a little bit. But, going on YouTube and doing a guided meditation, that may also help. Anything right now, these practices are necessary because, like I said in the Taurus reading, if y'all are in a state of confusion and disappointment and chaos and y'all are bringing those energies towards y'all, that's not going to help you manifest what you want. And in this time, it's really, truly time to take that Aquarius power and manifest exactly what you want. Because it's yours. Whatever you've been doing and whatever it is that's going on, it's like you keep getting this yes, keep going, keep forward. It may be some things that you need to stop doing, being in control of some loved ones, or, trying to stay in control of every situation, or, like holding things back. Fine. Yes. Cut that shit out. But as far as everything else that's linked to your abundance and prosperity, your hard work is paying off. And if anything, that new moon in that supermoon in Virgo was something to need. What your next steps are going to be. Y'all have a whole bunch of new energy, and even it says the prosperity that you're looking for, it lies ahead. So what that really did was enlighten y'all into what y'all want to start doing, or it gave you some information and once again new opportunities so that you can continue going into that path. And those are great fucking things. But right now, look at your spiritual practices. Look at how y'all feeding your soul, because even though y'all want to stay control of every situation, y'all not gonna have control over anything if y'all can't meditate and contemplate. Meditation and contemplation is going to help you work out all of the personal issues. Meditation and contemplation is going to let you know exactly how to deal with loved ones. Giving more of your energy towards good things and good ideas. That's anything. Just having faith that spending more time with your spiritual self, with your intuitive self, spending more time around loved ones, and, releasing the reins a little bit is absolutely going to help you, because your hard work really is paying off. I keep hearing funding is coming. I know somebody needed that. Funding is coming. The contract that you sign is about to start making new headway. You guys are in such a great position. So now it's time to stop stressing. Your mind has been all over the place, and it's going to continue to be all over the place if you don't kind of surrender to the divine. And that's another big thing I got. Surrendering to the divine. Situations are being healed. Situations with loved ones are okay. Stop stressing. And it said there's a lot of forward movement, and that is really true within you guys' cards. There's a lot of new moon energy. So review your goals. Check your emotions on things. Write shit down. Y'all are still in this place of having to set some serious goals and put things line things up and make things happen. But in this time, stop putting out so much energy trying to do things for others, and stop neglecting yourself. Stop neglecting your family. Stop neglecting the needs of you and your loved ones. Because in this time, it's so much forward movement. You guys are just keep going. You guys are like on the move about things, and you kind of just have to let it be what it's going to be right now. That's the best advice I can do. And like I said to the Sagittarius, take some healing baths. Put some herbs in that shit. Relax. You truly need to. Because you guys are truly still in the time of manifestation. With the prosperity lies ahead card, it definitely means that the best is yet to come. But it's all in how you're drawing it into you. It's all in, how you're trusting that things are going to work out in your favor. It's all in how you're letting other people kind of live their best life, and also how you're communicating with people about the things that you need, because that's part of the neglect of yourself. You're not telling people what you need, because you might be able to get a hand in some shit that you didn't recognize you could before. Right now is the time to go more so within. And that was a message that y'all had last time. So I love y'all. And if y'all need a personal reading, let me know. And all right, I'll see y'all next time.